very hectic schedule, to the point where, and you've tweeted about this before, you have mastered the art of sleeping on a plane.
Oh, yeah.
Give me some tips, please.
I mean, you learn that very quickly. You learn, like, I have to have my blanket, my pillow, and you have to have a window seat. And you just lean and you sleep, and, you know.
That's it?
Worry about the cramp.
It's that easy?
Well, you worry about the crook in your neck later.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's good sleep, actually.
Do you use that? They have those U pillows, like the ones that go around your neck. Do you use
but
those?
I don't use them as intended. I can't really do that because I have a long neck, so it's a long way down for me to. Anyway, that's so much information.
With all the touring as well, and the traveling and sleeping on airplanes, how does that affect your voice? I would imagine not so good.
Yeah, not so good. I mean, a day in the life of a singer, it's almost like every day is worst case scenario. You know,
prepare for the worst, but hope for the best.
Prepare for the worst, or you're in the worst conditions that you can, and you just gotta go out there and do it anyway.
Now, you're out here obviously touring with Lil Wayne right now, and I think a lot of people naturally assume, especially because you have the songwriting background as well, that when you're touring with an artist like Lil Wayne, you guys have collaborated before, that here comes another collaboration. I'm sure they're going to work on something while they're on tour. Now, is that the case, or?
I don't know. It's just the 5th day?
Right, early in the tour.
Yeah, we're early in the tour, and that could happen. It really could happen.
But it's, obviously, he's got his people in his camp. You got your people in your camp.
Yeah.
And sometimes, there may be some venues, maybe even the majority of them, where you guys don't even link up.
Oh, yeah. No, I haven't seen him yet.
Wow.
5th show, and I haven't seen him yet. But
there you go.
Yeah, because we are, kind of in our own world, preparing for every show, every day. I've seen him on stage.
What have you thought?
I thought it was great. I stayed behind a couple cities ago, and I watched him do his thing. He has a lot of fun on stage. That's the one thing, like, you can't take away from Wayne. Like, you will have fun watching him. He's just such a character. I love him.
Keri Hilson, No Boys Allowed is the name of the album. Lose Control is the next single, featuring Nelly.
Yeah.
Tell me about that song a little bit and how it came about.
That song's a lot of fun. It was written by Esther Dean and Stargate, and I'm really excited about working with both of them. Dean wrote a lot on my first album as well, and we collabed a couple times, and incredible writer. Look her up if you don't know who Esther Dean is.
Oh, Esther Dean, Drop It Low, of course, as well.
Yeah,
Rihanna, What's My Name?
What's My Name?
S&M too.
Super Bass.
Yeah, a lot of them. A lot of big ones.
Extraterrestrial, I believe she wrote as well.
Great girl. She's super sweet too.
Yeah, super sweet too. But yeah, no, I'm excited about the song. I love the video too. It's one of my favorite videos I've ever done.
Wrap it up with Keri Hilson here on the Ralphie Radio Show. You called into my show a couple years ago. It was before Michael Jackson had passed away.
Yes.
And I had asked you like that cliche question, who would you still like to work with that you haven't? And you had named him. And I had even said, do you think about reaching out to Will.i.am to maybe link up? And you were like, no, you know what? I just want it to be a natural thing.
Yeah.
And it never happened. I'm not going to lie. You're one of the first people I thought of because I remember speaking with you about that after it all happened a couple years ago.
I was actually rehearsing in the same exact place. So every day we were there, we could hear his band, he could hear mine. He was right next door. Some of my dancers and my choreographers laid eyes on Michael Jackson just strolling in jeans.
You never got to see him,
hopping out his range. I think he had a range or X6 or something. I mean, if I could have just laid eyes on him, I would have been happy. I wouldn't have said a thing.
You didn't even get to see him.
I didn't even get to see him, but he passed. We were on our way to rehearsals, and then the news was on, and we're like, no! So selfishly, I was like, well, I can't see him now, but, yeah, I love him.